I mean, I feel like the pain never goes away. It just gets better with time, but like it can never disappear. Like at times, I just wish I could ask her something or tell her about something, or just say, "Oh, you can't believe what we have now."
My first guest this season is Tomike Adeoye, aka Olori Ebi, and we're about to unpack the power of community, building a sustainable community, dealing with loss and motherhood. I hope you enjoy watching. If you do, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, and share. Tomike, I'm so excited. What am I calling you, Tomike? Olori Ebi. That's why I said I remembered. So thank you so much. How's your official? Like Olori Ebi sounds official.
Every time I hear that name, it makes me feel old. And I'm a Gen Z. Because it's just like,
well, you're the one that came up with the name.
I wasn't the one actually. It's just unfortunate I can't remember the exact person that started it, but like it was a thing that my community started, and I just had to accept
I don't know why I thought it was like you.
No, I wish you.
So what do you like to be called? Tomike?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's the crown of it's the crown of my head. I mean,
but
I can't take it off.
Thank you so much for being my very first guest.
Oh, I'm your
first guest. Very first guest this season.
It's a good sign, my love. God's grace is upon this season.
Thank you. Amen. So how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? What's your energy level like right now?
It's on -100 though. I will not lie.
Wait, so this is you on -100?
No. I'm just trying to, I mean, it's your first, I'm your first guest. I can't now bring it like this.
No, but how are
your crew be like?
No, it's fine.
Hey, this your choice this season. I don't know. Don't pick guests again. Let us help you.
Never.
I'm very drained. I'm so tired. I woke up feeling so exhausted. Like I have so much to do. I'm in the middle of so many things. And I was just like, should I coordinate to cancel? Never, I cannot.
No, I'm so glad you didn't cancel.
I cannot. I know what production means. That's why I find it so hard to like cancel on people, because money has gone forth.
But yeah, thank you.
For nothing, my love.
So do you have like, do you start off your day with like, do you have like any affirmations or gratitude that you say in the morning?
Affirmations, I wish you post them. When I see them on Instagram, I'm like, yes, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm a great woman.
No, but seriously,
I'm not used to it.
You're not used to it.
Yeah, I'm not used to, like, as a routine. I'm not the kind of person that wake up and say, this is what I do at this time. Because most times I even end up waking up late. And then
I love the honesty, honestly. Like, no.
So, like, I'm not used to it. I mean, I started it with my daughter at some point because I really wanted her to get used to it. But I don't even remember it half the time. But when I remember, you are strong. Say, I am strong. Say, I am beautiful. But it's only when I remember.
You have to set the standard for her. So that's
why I feel like I always constantly try to, remember to tell her. But God will help us, my sister.
How old is your daughter?
Oh, she'll be 3 in July.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you remember how you were as a 3-year-old? How was growing up?
Funny thing is, I don't even have a retentive memory like that.
So you don't. Okay, so what's your earliest memory of yourself? Like, how was growing up for you?
The one thing I remember is I used to cry going to. I was such a drama queen. They said.
Oh,
I believe I was. So like I used.
That means this did not start. This did not start today, obviously.
Honestly, and my mom said my brother would say I would cry because the time we were going to school just down the street, that I would cry from the house to school. That but as soon as I get to the gate, I will wipe my face like nothing happened.
What were you crying?
I don't even know.
So I guess she always had the drama
so that they would not know that anything happened. And she used to feel so bad at some point that what is it with this school? Like, why is she always crying? My brother and I said, don't worry yourself. It's just from the house to the school. When she gets to the school.
And then when you're in school, like that's it. Like you're just back to being Tomike.
Yes, this weekend I was. That's one
so cool.
Childhood memory I have. Another one I have is because I was writing a sweet note to my mom recently, and then I just remember that scenario, and I was just like, oh, thank you for allowing me be like so many things at the same time. Like my mom never really stopped me from. There was this time in school, you know how when like you have festive periods and they have like, I don't know, it wasn't inter-house, but it was maybe end of year, whatever.
Yeah.
You know how they'll have different groups, the dance, the choreography. Nay, I was in everything.
What?
I was maybe like 5, if not 6.
That is so cool.
Now imagine how many rehearsals I had to do. Rehearsals for this one, that one. And my mom never stopped. She bought uniform for everything. Because some would say black and white, some would say black child, some there was one yellow.
How do you change? Like,
that's what even reminded me of scenario because I was thanking her for it. So it got to a point that did that. The dance group, they'd gone outside. No, it was choir. They had gone outside. I was still in my yellow wrapper back to remove
What?
it. And I just burst into tears because I couldn't meet up with them. And you know how I wanted to be in everything and I had rehearsed and everything. So I burst into tears and I was crying. And thankfully, like my mom came to look for me because she saw that they had come out and I hadn't joined them.
Yeah.
And she was just petting me and saying I should not worry, I should go. Meanwhile, something happened before that one. Oh. I think it was drama or dance. They said the hairstyle was telephone wire. I don't know if you noticed. Telephone wire.
That's the one that you curl.
So I stressed my mom so much because there was a particular type of telephone wire that they wanted. And there was one market that she took me to just to do that telephone wire.
I thought you said you didn't have a retentive memory.
No, I just remember this particular style. I don't remember every other, but this one I can never forget. So we did the telephone wire after all the stress. I could not sleep at night.
What?
Around midnight.
Oh, hey,
my brain. And I could not tell my mom because I know what she went through to take me there. So she was just wondering why I was restless. I was like, Mommy, why is paining me?
Oh, but you
she
lose out. Of course. Like you can't even.
Like when I remember, like, wow, the sacrifices that, you can't even explain. Being a mother is, because after spending so much, wasting so much time, I took it off.
But how's her energy like? Because I remember I was watching like a mom tag that you did.
Oh.
And there's a part where you're like, she has told me to wait. I don't know if she will change her mind. And then when you get in the car, you're telling her, she was very quiet. And you're telling her, you're like, Mommy, show yourself now. Like, and she's like, I thought you said I should be myself. So like, what's her personality like, and how's your like dynamic like?
She's a mix of everything, to be honest. I mean, she can be energetic. She's really savage. Like my mom has bad mouths, like the African mother, subtle yaps here and there. But like, she's really cool. She used to be a disciplinarian growing up, but like she has calmed down now that she has grandchildren. So I'm seeing the sweeter side of her mom.
Oh, so sweet. So let's talk about like your family members. Like, how long has it been since you started, like you coined the name family members?
Honestly, I told you I don't have retentive memory, but I mean, it's
I feel like you have selective. Don't let me get it to you.
I guess so.
Selective memory.
I guess so. I know pregnancy actually made it worse, but like,
really interesting.
Yeah, let's just leave. Let's not unpack that. So, family members. The name actually came about because I found it weird to call them fans. I'm just like, you this concolo, you want to say my fans? So I found it really weird saying fans, and it never used to just come out of my lips. So I just felt like they were more than just fans, because I mean, I loved how we carried each other along. Yeah. Like they would tell me about themselves. I would post.
Your family members are deep. Jesus, like they are so deep.
I know.
What's the when you think about it now, I know that they are so extra. Oh my God, the way they've come out for you for I just
hey, you're one of them. Come again.
Ajosepo.
Hey! Again, one last time.
Ajosepo. Sepo.
Shake.
Ajosepo.
Shakepo. Do you ever call it so? Ajosepo.
Ajosepo. Okay, fine. It's fine.
You give me one more try.
Okay. Ajosepo.
Part.
Okay,
it's the finesse for me.
Thank you. But yeah, they came out for you.
Oh yeah.
When was? Okay, your memory. No, you remember this one.
Okay, if not, I'll call my best friend. That one has
exactly.
I bring
tell me one experience that comes to mind of your family members like showing up for you, like the most love you felt from one of them.
It's endless. So to be honest, like I can't even. There are so many. I really cannot pick one. I mean, we have this worship program, a family that worships that we do every month, and I mean,
every month.
Every month.
Up to now.
Yeah, up to now. And I mean, they've come through in so many ways. They would show up. They would serve. They would come with gifts. At times they will pay for halls. At times someone will show up with a surprise cake for the people born in that month. I mean, there are just so many memories, especially even this Ajosepo. There was a day I posted, and then I entered the comment section because like I usually reply them when I post, and I was just seeing my profile picture like,
I just saw that.
What's going on? Honestly, what's happening? You people, is there something going on that you have not informed me? And then I made a post about it to ask that, is everything okay, family? Are you going on strike? Inform me, let me know. And then they now said no, that it was someone that came up with the idea that in support of the movie Ajosepo, they asked all of them to change their profile. Like, I'm so blessed. Gosh, I am so blessed. Like, even I'm going to Ibadan tomorrow because family members in Ibadan have decided to go see Ajishipo together. Like they created a group chat. In short, the gist is they have a Ashwebi self. For the like
I'm very curious though, like how do you think you've been able to build this community of people? Like what do you think has been something that has kept you going all these years? Like it's not normal. Like it's not easy to be able to build people who actually like care for you like that way.
It's not fake. I know that some people are fake out there, but like it's so genuine that the lengths they go, even when I'm out of the country, like you see people sending, when I went to have my kids, like they would send me gifts to the house. Like it's insane, both in Nigeria, both out of Nigeria. I feel like it can only be God's grace. Like no man can even take the glory for this kind of thing. Like no matter how much you do. And funny thing was I never ever really used to do giveaways, like because I know most people, it's very easy to build a community with giveaways, but like I hated giveaways so much because I market a lot of SMEs and I just always felt like giveaways kind of spoil your audience so much. So like when I started, I never used to do giveaway. Like it was rare. I didn't like it because if I come tomorrow to maybe market a small business, if you are used to me dashing you won't even think of buying it because you're just used to coming here to receive free things. So I never used to do it. So if it was even like I used to give them so many things and they now loved me that much, I'd have said, oh, maybe it's because of the giveaways. That's why I know that really it's just God's grace. I know, like I feel like it's God's gift to me, and I don't even. My one prayer is, God, please, I never want to take this for granted. Like I never want to do anything that would mess this up. Like, please, Lord, it's so sweet. I love them so much.
So for me, right, like I feel like obviously I don't even give as much as you give. Honestly, but I mean, is it good?
I said, who told you?
Oh, no, I don't think that I do, at least not in the capacity that you do, because you have millions of people who adore you. So for me, it's more so like my core, like my family, you know, my close friends and everything. But you see, as we're even filming this right now, right? Tomorrow I'm going to coil. Like if I work like a day and I have obviously the luxury to stay at home tomorrow, because when you're filming sometimes, or if you have work back to back, you have to show up, like you don't have that luxury. But if I'm filming today and I have the luxury to rest tomorrow, right, you're not going to hear from me. Like there was a day that I don't remember what we did. My brother and I were coming back home and he's like, I pity anybody that thinks they're going to talk to me this night. Like I just like my mouth goes mute. I have to keep myself, like I have to recoil before I can come back out into the world and like, you know, that's me.
It's really
like,
a grace, Neil, because I just thought it was.
So that's what I'm gonna ask you. Like, so when so when you feel, don't you ever feel like when you're very like depleted, like when you've given yourself and giving yourself and giving yourself, when like, how do you take time for just yourself? Like, when is Tomike time? Not Olorebi, not the person who is on social media, obviously like championing. Because what you're doing, I think obviously you think is great and it's all like fun and good, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Actually,
like it's a lot of mental work. It's a lot of giving yourself. Like people is like pulling you from. Actually. So like when do you take time for yourself? Like how does that look like?
I hardly, to be honest, but like lately I'm trying to have me time, like they say, because I just always feel like something needs to be done. I need to do this. I need to do that. But like lately, when I'm so exhausted, I try to sleep. It could be in the car on my way back. And then there's some days that I can sleep till 4 p.m. Wow. Those days are usually the best. My phone is even automatically always on silent. So in short, I lately I've been making constant effort to take it off silent because I just love the fact that there's no anxiety. I can't hear when it's ringing. I called you. I genuinely missed your call. It's not as if I was ignoring you. Like I don't feel bad. Like I'm seeing that call. I don't want to pick it. It's on silent. It's only when I pick up my phone, and I don't even have like my notifications are not turned on. I feel like that's another thing I did. I did that when I was pregnant because it was so much work for me, and having to carry a child, I realized was a different ball game. So I turned off all my notifications. Like it's only when I enter Instagram, I see what is on Instagram. It's only when I enter Snapchat, I see what's on Snapchat. Like nothing is popping up and I'm seeing 1,000,001 things to do at a time. But honestly, I try to go to the spa. I try to go to the spa every now and then. But I know that I give myself a lot. Like, God. Lately, my husband has been saying, you're a people pleaser. I say, I know. At this point, I've come to accept it that I am. Like, it gives me so much joy to please people. I feel like if I wasn't a people pleaser, what do you want to say?
But, like, you accepting it, is it that you're going to make an attempt to change?
No. It genuinely, like, I genuinely find so much joy in just pleasing you, making you happy. I might break my back. I don't even know. I know it's crazy.
God's grace.
I know, because I feel like at times I should feel like, oh no, I can't give. let me give myself. Are you okay?
Wow.
I genuinely feel like that. And that's one thing I realized my community has seen, because this kind of thing, you cannot fake it. It's just like you said, like when you want to go into your shell, I don't think anything can really pull you out. Like you'll be so obvious. You are tired.
Yeah.
But like, just like today now, I feel like if it was another person, it would have been so easy to make the call, because it's like, pick your health, pick your welfare. But like, I cannot, I just don't know how to do it. I will show up. I pray that God continues to give me the strength, because
but sometimes if you don't feel well,
I know.
just send a message.
I mean, when it has reached the peak, I would now just try to cancel something.
You fall sick often?
Not really. Not really.
God's favor.
No, not really. Actually, I know it's really God's.
So do you feel like, as in, when you started to transition towards being like this community person, do you feel like you lost some friends along the way? Like, did something change?
No, actually.
Because you have such solid support systems. I'm wondering, like, did you ever have a point in your life where you know, obviously early 20s or late teens, like people start to navigate friendships, and like you have friendship breakups, this one is this. Actually, when you start to do well, right? Did you have any of those?
No, actually, thankfully, because I also feel it's because I haven't changed. Like, I still feel like myself. I don't feel like, oh, you're a star, you need to,
it's probably how you were as a kid.
Yeah, I find it very, very somehow to now acknowledge that, I know, like, I've come a long way, but in my head, I don't feel like that. And I feel like it's also God keeping me in check, because I don't know how to feel like, oh, I walk into the room, everybody should stand up. And I'm like, who are you, auntie? You're just
but you need to come into that.
I don't want to. I love it like this. I feel like there's no pressure. If I'll take off my wig now, I'll take off my wig. Like, I don't. Yeah, we can person. Take it off. I said, if I want to, not if Nay asks me to. But like, I just like that I feel like a regular person. I like that there's no pressure to act. I can go to the supermarket without my wig. I can go without makeup. Like, if you want to take a picture, my dear, come, let's take the picture together. Like, I like that part of me. And I feel like that's one thing that has helped me keep my friendships to this point, because like, it's not as if, oh, Tomike is now giving us an attitude, or she's now feeling like, oh, she has this community, she has this and that. Like, I'm still although I know that I have a very bad habit, which I'm just grateful that my friends understand. I don't pick calls, and I don't reply messages. So it's really bad.
So how do you communicate?
My dear, when I see you. Once in a while, I might return the call, but it's just so bad. And for me, that's also how I stay sane, because, for example, now imagine I left the house, came here, probably have another event, blah, 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 on the go. I'm probably trying to post or edit. By the time I get home, I'm exhausted. I probably do not want to talk or start engaging or start returning calls and messages. I just want to shut down, not care to know what else I have to do. So it kind of affects my friendships, but I feel like they understand, because there are a few times that my friends have come over and they're like, how are you coping? Like, they're even worried for me. Like, how are you doing everything and you're still active? So I thank God that they understand it. But one thing I always tell them, like, if it's important, give me 20 missed calls. Because when I pick my phone now.
Oh, so that's allowed?
Oh, it's allowed. Okay. Like, I'm not going to be upset. I'm just going to like, what's going on? Let me start.
I don't like to call more than twice.
I know.
I think when they're calling you, I'm like,
no. I don't mind. I feel like if it's urgent, I want people to. Because the truth is, when I pick up my phone, I can see like 20 missed calls. Yeah. If I see one person and I see 10 in the bracket in front of the, you'd have called many times, my love. So if I see one person, I see like 10 times, I will start with that person. So I might never even reach your own that you just called me once. Yes, so that's like the dynamics.
So like, what's one of your family members now says she's trying to build a community. Like, I want to be like Tomike. I want to have this. Okay, I don't want to be like, I don't really like to say that, but like, trying to create a community. What's one thing that you would say to them? Like, one advice you would give to them, on their journey?
I would say, number one, you need God, because it looks very easy. It looks like, it's just creating content and everything. But gosh, I don't think we can even achieve it. You cannot even achieve, not even I don't think. You can't achieve anything without God. And I feel like if you involve him, I'm not even like the most prayerful person, to be honest. I'm not the one that will.
You have to be like, I think you're spiritual.
At times I feel very bad that, God, I don't even talk to you today. No vex. So. But I mean, I'm trying to, change, but I'm not there yet. I'm just trying my best. But I know that you need God. And it's even in the tiny details. It's just saying, oh God, please help me do this. God, please help me do that. It's not necessarily until, because I've done that several times and it worked for me. There are so many testimonies I've shared on my page of when I misplace items and I just say, God, please, like not necessarily fast. Yeah, and I found them in the craziest. There was one that I went to Kaduna. I'd gotten back to Lagos. Like I was really worried because my husband gave me that bracelet. There were 2 bracelets. He told me one was for each child that I had. And so I now go back to Lagos. I saw just one. I said, Jesus, Jesus by me. And then I felt so bad and unhappy. And I was just trying to trace that. Where do I want to start from? Kaduna, that I will probably never go back there anytime soon and all of that. And then I prayed about it 2 days after. And I woke up clearly and God told me that I should call them at the hotel to check the car park.
Wow.
It was in the car park.
What?
2 days after. My day. So when I said that we need God, like, it's just crazy. Like, there was somebody that was holding me. She was trying to take a picture and then she was dragging me when I was leaving. So apparently that was also, that incident just flashed back and God just told me to call them. That was it too.
And then they like shipped.
Actually, it was even a family member that I now sent a DM that now went to the hotel.
Did you know that?
I
said
know,
family
right?
members going to be like, oh, your family in Kaduna.
I know.
Your family in Kaduna.
My family member. Because when I went to Kaduna, I had so many gifts. I couldn't even carry them back to Lagos. So they said they were going to cargo way to Lagos. So they were piling up, like they all communicated with each other. I like that my family members end up being friends with each other at times. So they ended up communicating with each other, started piling up. One person was in charge of it, so they were piling it up and everything, and they were sending everything together. I said, please go and check tell them to check and I called the hotel, I asked them to check, they found it, and I told him to help me pick it up and add it to what they were sending, and that was how.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah,
that's so beautiful. My very first encounter with you was when your mama passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the first, and I don't have a mom, and I feel like growing up, a part of me always just wanted what you had with her. Like I never saw the dynamic, right, play out around me. So the first time I saw that, kind of, somebody is not your mother, but
they can mother you.
But they can mother you.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing that video and I cried. I cried so much, and I don't even. I cried a lot, and I know that you guys were so close, and thankfully you're someone who documents. And I think also for me, because I don't have that memory of my mom, right? Maybe that's why I like to document stuff. So I have all these videos with my father and like all these things. So I'm so glad, and I'm sure you're grateful as well that you have all these memories of her. But I just want to, like, how have you been able, obviously, like, you never can fully move on from that, but how have you been able to cope with such a significant, like, I remember your wedding with her, everything, like, how have you been able to cope with such a significant loss in your life?
Oh my goodness. My mama Igodalo, gosh, I miss her so much because she always talked about my children and
oh my God, that video, there's a video that you surprised her. Oh
yeah.
And that video, she's like she's telling your husband, she's like, don't listen to her. She wants, I want twins. And then she also said, I remember going through the comments, and this stuck with me because someone was saying how, you are going to do it. Like she's saying how, don't listen to her. She's going to be an influencer and she's going to be a mother. She can do it. Like, and now you're doing it. Like you're simultaneously growing brands. You have a family. You have 2 kids now. So like, how have you been able to? Wow, this is
I mean, I feel like the pain never goes away. It just gets better with time, but like it can never disappear. Like at times I just wish I could ask her something or tell her about something or just say, you can't believe what we have now. You can't believe how everything is now. Because I remember back then that she was always telling me that she wanted me to get endorsements and all of that. Like she just randomly sent me a message. I want a big company to sign you. Like she just wanted so much for me. And she didn't see that. I'm just like, I wish you saw it too. I mean, she would have been so happy. Like, I still find it hard to believe that she's no more. Like, at times there was a phase where I would go back to our messages and just read it, check our videos. There was a phase where I didn't even want to see anything about her. I didn't want to see any picture. I didn't want to see any memory. There was another phase where I was missing it again. I feel like just different phases that I've tried to navigate. And I feel like God also gave me peace. Because like, it shocked me. Like I'm like, somebody can go like that. And I was also pained because like I said, I never pick calls. So I think she would try to reach me or she would drop messages and all of that. I won't respond on time. But I'm just so grateful that like before she passed, she gave me an assignment, said she wanted to give gifts. She was like, I just want to give things to people that love you. And I think she said she wanted to send 100,000 to 10 people. Wow. And somehow I didn't do it on time. I'm just glad I did because I can't imagine how I'll be beating myself over it if I never did. And so she kept disturbing me. Like she messaged me again, my baby, you have forgotten this. Your family members, I want to send 100,000 naira to. And I also did not want her to stress. Yeah, like why do you want to do that? It was also during the lockdown. And then I finally did it. And that was like the last time.
That's your last conversation with her?
Yeah, I think that was the last conversation. Let me check. I don't want to lie. Oh my goodness, I haven't gone back to this chat in so long. Hey. Just Subami. Oh, see her last. Okay, wait, we have different chats. Sorry. 23rd of March 2020. Okay, we have. This is crazy. Like her last messages to me. Hey, she has two numbers. She had two numbers.
This is making me so emotional.
My dear, you need to even see this. See. What's that? Can you see it? Look at the last one on the other chat as well.
I love you so much.
As in, like on both phones, and these were months apart. So the last one chat was February, one chat was March. Like the last thing she said was, "I love you so much." The other one was, "If you cry, go cry. You don't go funny. Oh, don't cry." God.
This too much.
I know. I didn't even realize that those were her last words to me. Like, I love you so much.
I actually can't cry.
Don't cry. Oh. If you cry, I go weep. Oh.
No, I feel like it's just seeing the mess.
I know, yeah, like seeing it again, like, I love you so much. Like as if she knew she was going. Like, how can the last thing you're saying to me? Yeah, I love you so much. So. Oh, cry.
Don't cry, it's fine. It's okay. We're good.
Oh, this life. Yeah. Wow. Did you ever wonder why we even have to come and go in the first place? I'm just like, I wish I was a goat. I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like they are so lucky. They don't have emotions. I don't even know if they do, but like, they can't feel all this kind of pain.
Yeah. I can't even imagine how.
Oh my God, I'm not going to cry.
No.
If I cry, we'll just end the episode on it. Yes.
It's okay. I feel like the most important. It's okay.
This life is so annoying.
It's okay. Just wow, that's so heavy. For me, I'm just remembering how I felt like when I heard the news. So just watching you like relieve it is just, I'm glad that you got to experience her. Yeah, you still have your mom, and a part of me when I was just, thinking about the framing of this conversation, I think about how I feel like that whole encounter, I feel like changed your life.
I mean, it really did. It impacted me in so many ways. Like, how can you give back to a stranger that you know from nowhere? Like, she reached out to me via DM. Like,
really?
Like she just unpicked me, and it just also confirmed God's favor. Like, God can do anything with anybody, and somehow I got to do what she did for me to someone else, and which is one thing that I'm really grateful for, because. When I was getting married, it was so tough. I knew the kind of wedding I wanted. I knew what my bank account was looking like. And from nowhere, someone just comes and, does.
She reached out to you in your wedding?
Yeah. When I was getting married, and she was like, she wanted to sort everything, like almost everything now, like my looks, my decor, the planning. And I got to do that for someone, was it 2 years ago? And it felt so beautiful. And I just wish that she was here. Because I remember that she used to say that she wanted me to do it every year, whereby like we'll have a Cinderella bride, and she said you would pick the person that's, my baby, you're in charge of this, you are going to pick the person, but Mama go.
I'm so sure that she's proud of you.
I know.
Honestly, you're such an amazing human being, and the way that you give yourself, I genuinely feel was influenced by that loss. So I'm so thankful that you don't cry.
No, you Costa.
Don't cry. You're doing well. And we're just, wow. Sorry, I need it.
Coming from a person asking me not to cry.
I need, But yeah, we're good. We're okay.
Yeah.
But Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for sharing that and being very true to yourself and honest and all of that. And thank you for coming today. Like I know that it took you a whole lot to come today, but I know that your community, the people that you're bringing together, like they'll continue to show up for you more than you can ever imagine. But I'm going to tell you today that don't give too much. Just know when to take time for yourself and just recoil. I promise you, those people, the way that they've lifted you up, if you tell them that you can't show up, or you can't post something today or deliver something, they are going to be okay with that, and everybody's going to be okay. So, on that note, we're gonna ease off this little, emotional we just had. We're gonna play a game, like a rapid fire segment, powered by Nutrify. This game is for you.
Okay.
It's for you. Yes. So you're going to pick numbers for me.
Number
right?
one. And the first
pick.
In Jesus' name.
So we have 14 numbers, right?
Number one.
You have 14 numbers.
Jesus.
Amen. And you're going to pick. So we're going to pick 4 numbers. So what's your first number? 1. Olori Ebi. Okay. Yoga, gym, Netflix marathon.
If I show, who likes? I know that you said rapid, but
rapid.
Oh, when I started going to the gym, sorry, gym. I'm sorry.
Gym.
Yes,
okay.
Today is day 5.
I hope you keep
my summer body.
I hope you keep
I'll keep at it. I'm traveling next month. I have to give my husband one mother summer body.
Okay, next question. Next number.
1-4 because he has 1.
Okay. What's your go-to get back on track meal after a cheat day? You don't need cheat days. What's for this one? What's your cheat day like?
Pounded yam and everything.
Hey. Okay, next one. Next number.
1.
You've already said 1.
Tell them to give you another number 1.
Should I pick for you?
Yeah. Don't go and pick hard question.
No.
I have
10. You did 1.
Okay, 1. It has 1.
10.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So
1-0.
10 is, what's your favorite late night snack that should probably be illegal?
Cake and ice cream.
Illegal? Is that illegal?
It's not.
Do you have anything else? You have anything else?
No. What else are you?
Okay, give me a weird combo. What's a weird combo? You know how some people eat like popcorn and
this
egusi
life.
or
That's
something.
when you're supposed to enjoy life.
Yeah. Give me a weird combo. Give me a weird combo. Give me a weird combo that you enjoy.
Poisoning. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ oúnjẹ yìí náà ni.
Give me a weird combo that you enjoy.
Me, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n enjoy. But why? Why? I'll see eba and beans. Why?
But will you eat it?
Why can't you buy bread?
Just give
why?
Me, I feel like
why can't you drink the gari? Why do you have to add hot water on the gari?
So we can, I feel like you have a weird combo
me.
that you haven't said.
Do you have? Let me run away. Ha.
No.
You don't?
No.
But you not feel like you are a bad person.
Okay, last one. Rapid fire. This is last one. Last number.
1.
Are you?
I'm not the second in Jesus' name. I refuse to be the second.
Give me another number.
Change the 1 on number 2. Put it as 1.
So we'll give you
number 1. B.
Okay, 1B.
That's right.
What's your favorite don't tell my trainer breakfast? Do you have a trainer at the gym?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what's your...
Mommy, she messaged me yesterday. I'll be seeing you by 5. May you not see me at 5 p.m.
Okay, so what's your favorite? Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Don't tell her. If you like, you should come and beat me.
But what's one thing she has told you not to eat?
She not tell me to not eat anymore. To beg because of me quick. Why eat anything? Báwo la ṣe máa ṣiṣẹ́ tá ní jẹun? We be working, you know it. Come and collect the food.
No, let's put a burger. Do you like burgers?
I do, but it's just like poison. How will you one person sit down, carry a whole mountain inside your body?
I'm tired of this, babe. I'm tired of you.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we have a beautiful caring hamper from Nutrify to celebrate your new health goals. Now that you're going to the gym, I want you to take this and just keep soaring.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. Thank you so much.
I'm so
funny how I was looking at my daughter's multivitamin last night. I'm like, see your child. You don't come on
Here
me.
you go. I hope you enjoy it and it serves you well. And thank you so much for coming. We're gonna give you a big hug. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Thank you.